but pay attention that you don't corrupt and destroy my world. For if you corrupt it, for if you destroy it, there's none to repair it after you.
People of faith around the world.
We're going to get 150 million climate refugees.
And I wonder, how would it be if all of us treated this earth?
The maternity wards, the children had just given birth because the water level had started to rise.
Climate change will irrefutably affect everyone on a global scale.
Planted over 400,000 trees.
He hono re kororia ki te atu e runga rawa, he mau ngā ronga ki tōna iwi runga whenua e whakaaro pai ki ngā tangata katoa. E te atu e kārawa tūwhera tunga ngā kau katoa ki a koe. E mō hiatiana e koe ki ngā he katoa e kore hoki ngaro i a koe te mehuna. Whakahāngia I ho tau wai rua tapu e whakamāioa mātou nei whakaaro e tino aroha tia mātou ki a koe I te whakanui o ki tō ingo tapu o I hu kraiti hoki tō mātou kei whakaora ākita.
Minister, the statement.
Thank you.
And thank you for being here today. Blessings from all of us go with you to Glasgow. Seems a funny place to take blessings from Aotearoa, but we do send them with you. And go well with our support and our statement, and stay safe. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
I'd now like to invite people with stories to tell of activities undertaken by religious communities in the face of the climate crisis. And to speak briefly, we're going to introduce Amy Ross from the working group, Jaspreet Singh, who's going to talk about tree planting, Alistair Hall about their carbon footprint cutting discipline, and Julianne Hickey from Caritas. So please do come forward, and the floor is yours.
Kia ora, salam, namaste, sat sri akal, dandan satguru teri asra. I'm Jaspreet Singh. So before I tell you what efforts we've done, a little bit facts about climate change. So if this trend continues of rising sea levels, we're going to get 150 million climate refugees, which other parts of the world would have to kind of look after. And with our dietary habits, researchers have proved that 1 kg of beef has similar carbon footprint as a person flying from London to New York and back. So we need to consider changes to our lifestyle. And I was born into Sikh faith, which originated in India in 15th century. Our first spiritual leader, Guru Nanak, he traveled around the globe preaching to care for Mother Earth. So in his holy hymns, he's he said that mother is earth, and water is our father, and air is our guru. So we should respect all these three. And I'm also a founding member of Palmerston North Interfaith Group, which was founded in 2011. And the purpose of this group is to promote understanding and bridge gaps within community. And apart from that, this uniform you can see, I belong to a big interfaith group which has headquarters in India, has 65 million followers worldwide from all religions and regions. And the Guruji, his birthday is on 15th of August. So every year around the globe, we plant millions of trees. And all this massive effort has resulted in a number of world records. One of them, in 2009, over 6.9 million trees were planted in one day. And then in 2011, over 1.9 million trees were planted in an hour, and this trend continues. And we just don't only plant, we look after them as well. So we go to those sites and make sure plants are doing well. And here in New Zealand, we have a few volunteers who, apart from their work, their daily jobs, they travel on weekends throughout the country. So I'm talking from Auckland right to Christchurch. And we self-fund ourselves. And there are 40 of active members. And so far, we have planted over 400,000 trees. And all these trees are native trees. We have also flown to Christchurch to plant trees in memory of earthquake victims that happened in 2011. And we are also involved in Q Heaven project up north of Auckland, where they have been able to plant 170,000 native trees, and more than half of these have been planted by Green, as the volunteer army uniform I'm wearing. And in Manawatu, where I belong, we have planted a few thousand trees, like over 20,000 in Pitt Park, which used to be a dumping ground and has changed massively since then, and other parts around Manawatu. And apart from planting trees, we do 135 welfare activities like donating to food banks and cloth banks and all that. And we are also considering climate change. We are also actively involved in cleanliness campaigns. So in India itself, 31 metropolitan cities have been cleaned. So I'm talking about Delhi. So that got cleaned in less than 2 days. So we're not only talking about just picking brooms and cleaning the streets, it's even the blocks, sewages and stuff. So 500,000 volunteers have been involved. So it's Delhi, Mumbai, Jaipur. I'm not sure, some of you might have been to India. So I'm talking about big cities and being cleaned in a matter of hours. And we were given permission to clean Ganges River as well, 50K stretch. And in a matter of 7 hours, 500,000 volunteers, they dug out 1.5 million metric tons of garbage from it. And it has restored a new life to that river. And here in New Zealand, we have been involved in cleaning of Fowl River up in Auckland, and where volunteers have dug out tires, shopping trolleys, all the garbage, just name it. And it has given it a new lease of life as well. And considering Guruji's compassion for environment, Guruji has come up with this novel idea to create a pit where we can have our human remains after cremation, like ashes, and plant trees on them. So that way, even after loved ones are gone, they can still contribute to environment, and all those nutrients help that tree or plant grow well. Because I read in news a few years back, this was a concern in Wellington area, where ashes were being dispersed into water bodies. So this could be a solution. And apart from this, we also are keenly helping out in people affected by natural calamities, be it cyclone in Fiji or tsunami in Andaman Nicobar Islands in Indian Ocean. And I guess we are an example. So if 40 people can get to 400,000, and we are a team of 5 million, so if we can all chip in, we can make a huge difference. Thank you.
May the blessings of Ranganui, the Sky Father above, and Papatuanuku, the Earth Mother below, and the world all around us be with us all. So once again, thank you so much for your work and for your advocacy. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā tātou katoa.